Hi there. Here's a tool you might find very useful. I know I do. You see, Barefoot Art Glass Studio is not only a glass studio, but we're a retail location. We have people coming and going, and they need help. So if I'm working on a bead and I don't want to ruin it, or it's not ready to go into the kiln, well, I need to be able to pause. Well, you might not be in a retail location, but you might like to pause now and again yourself to go get that cup of coffee you poured that you forgot to bring to your studio, or, sometimes there's a bathroom break that needs to happen. And if you're working on a long, complicated bead, well, having to go to the bathroom could be quite distracting. So, what can you do about it? Well, holding your bead spinning in an annealing part of the flame, that's how you do it. Now, to pause effectively and safely, what you need to do is you need to have your mandrel spinner held securely. Like right now, it's not really secure. So, dropping down the holder secures it so it can't flip off of your stand while you're not paying attention. And it needs to be held horizontally, which this flat top pedestal will do, but it's not able to adjust the height. So if this is not suitable for the torch that you have, you need to be able to adjust the height as well. Now this is on a magnetic base, so it can be moved around on your table, but adjusting the height, well, that's an issue. How do you get around that issue? Well, you simply take the top off, which has a magnet here on itself, so it actually could be used for storage as well. But to adjust the height, I simply use a hand stabilizer. That way, this angle here allows me to slide up and down, adjusting the height. Furthermore, by adjusting the post, do you see what's happening? I'm able to minutely adjust the angle. So if I want to, I can have it angling down a little bit. I can have it angling up a little bit. Now, you might find a use for that. I find that mostly I want to be horizontal. So if I just make a little adjustment here and here, I know that I can be. So there you go. Okay, now let's see it in action. Let's see it with a hot bead and a real torch. Okay, making a little adjustment here. Make sure that everything's positioned where it should be. Yeah, that should work. Okay, I got a good gather here. Here we go. Just push it onto the mandrel, let the mandrel spin and pull it right off the cane. Hold your position a little bit, kind of spread that around evenly. Gravity shape it by stop. Okay, let it go, and there it goes. Perfectly balanced. Now, since I'm showing you how to anneal in a flame, or rather hold your position in a flame, let's just adjust that a little bit and let the bead cool a little bit. Get our things in position. Okay, heat up that bead back up to temperature just a little bit. Alright, now let's just put it where we need to. Lock it in place. And bring it forward towards the flame. Nope, that's a little bit too much. Push that back out a little bit. That's about it. Now it's not obvious here, but that bead is spinning. Like I said, you need to have it spinning, held horizontal, in an annealing part of the flame. So I've just got it on the edge of that flame, and it's picking up a little bit of the radiant heat from that flame on every rotation. You can just sit there for as long as you want. Now when you pick it back up and you're ready to work, boom, you can just go right back into the flame, and it's not going to pop. It's just ready to go, ready to heat back up. And with that spinning action of the EMS, look at that, nice, beautiful, even heating. Now, pausing your bead to get your coffee or to take a bathroom break, that's all well and good. But what is it used most for? Well, I use it mostly when I'm changing a mandrel. It's a nice way to keep that spinner in a good, steady spot so that you can see when you put your mandrel in whether or not there's a little bit of a wobble, so you can tune it. The other purpose I use it for is storage. You unplug your EMS, take the top unit, and I store it up out of the way. When I'm ready to work again, I simply pull it off the wall, stick it on a pedestal, and I'm ready to work. Fire is dangerous, and Barefoot Art assumes that you will act prudently when using this product. In no way are we suggesting that the torch can be left unmonitored when lit and be completely safe. You alone are responsible for the safe use of your torch. Use at your own risk.